Okay, so just give me a thumbs up to let me know you can hear me, okay? Or thumbs down if you can't hear me. Okay, okay. Okay, so let's just start in simple seated. So that can be crisscross, or if you want to bring one foot in and the other in. If this doesn't feel good, you can grab a blanket or a block and stick it right underneath your sits bones. And sometimes that can just feel really, really good. So let's just open up, just coming aware of our breath. Just noticing where your air is flowing. Is it stuck up in your shoulders? And if it is, can you find some more length in your breath? And just coming to notice where your breath is. And then place one hand on your belly. And your next inhale, feeling your tummy expand. And exhale, feeling it contract. And as you're just coming into your breath, I'm going to read this beautiful liturgy that I found this week that was just so moving to me. And I just want to share this with you all, and this be a bit of a breath of prayer as we begin. So as you're just breathing, come to lengthen the crown of your spine, soften your sits bones down, feeling an anchor through your thighs. Inhale that beautiful breath in. Let's draw our shoulders up to our ears, draw them back and down. Feeling a nice opening through our chest, and then a gentle engagement through our ribs and our belly button pulling up and in. And with this posture, just keep on breathing, inhaling through your nose and exhaling through your nose. You are not alone. Inhale. Exhale. We're in this together. Inhale. We'll do everything we can. Exhale to help. Inhale. You're not alone. Exhale. We're in this together. Inhale. We'll do everything we can. Exhale to help. Just keep on breathing here, whatever words kind of are sticking in your brain from that. Repeating that to yourself. It's okay if you don't remember all of it, but just clinging to the words that resonated in your heart. And let's take one more breath in, and then soft pucker in your lips to let your breath out of your mouth. Good. If your eyes are closed, you can bring them to open. Let's all inhale, sweep our arms up, and retain your breath. Exhale, bring your hands to heart center, and then push your hands out. Exhale. Good. Bring your hands down to your side. So I'm going to do a little bit of a movement breath with you all, and as we're moving, I'll show you the movement, and then we'll kind of add some mind thoughts, mantras to it. Good, so inhale, sweep your arms up high, come to prayer position up high, hold, retain your breath as you bring your hands through your heart center. Exhale, release your hands forward, out, and back down. Good. Inhale, sweep your hands up high. Come to prayer, retain your breath, hands to heart center. Exhale, release. Sweep your arms out and back down. Good. Inhale, sweep your arms up high. Come to prayer. Retain your breath. Come through heart center. Exhale, release your hands forward, up and back. So now that we got the movement, on our inhale, I'm going to receive peace. Inhale, receive peace. Hands come through heart center as you retain the breath. And exhale, worry. Good. Inhale, hands come to heart center, retain your breath. Stop right here at your third eye. And then exhale, release. Good. We'll do that again, and let's add our breath to it, or our mantra. Inhale to receive peace. Retain your breath. Stop at your third eye. Exhale to let go of worry. Good. Inhale to receive love. Come all the way down to your heart center. Retain your breath. Exhale to give love. Good. Let's go back up. Inhale. We're going to receive our voice, our words. Retain your breath. Your hands come to your throat. And exhale. We give our voice. Good. Inhale. Going to receive confidence. Hands through heart center as you retain. Come all the way down to your belly. Exhale your confidence. Good. Inhale, hands through heart center, receiving love. Exhale, hands come all the way down. Sorry, retain your breath. And then exhale, love. Good. Let's just do one more. Whatever word, stop wherever feels good in your body. Inhaling up, retain your breath. Stop wherever you need. Whatever part of your body needs. Retain your breath and exhale to release. Beautiful. Now let's come to tabletop. Place your hands right underneath your shoulders, knees underneath your hips. Just do a little check-in here. Make sure your feet are on two different railroad tracks about hip width apart. Your upper arm bones are rotating out. Good. We're finding a lift through our abdomen here, and our rib cage is knitting together. And our crown is nice and long. Inhale and exhale. Draw the shoulder blades back and down. Good. Let's inhale. Lower your belly. Shine your heart forward. And exhale. Curl your spine up. Tuck your chin. Good. Inhale. Drop your belly. Shine your heart forward. Lift your eyes. Exhale, curling, starting at the lower abdomen, curling your spine to round. Good. Inhale through cat. And exhale to cow. Feel free to take this off the railroad tracks as you feel necessary, just to move in your body. You can add a little side twist, so just keep moving here. Inhaling to your cat. Good. And exhaling, dropping the belly. Good. Let's come back to your center now. You're going to kick the right leg out, and you can prop your toes on the mat. I'll take my socks off here real quick. Good. Extend that right foot right behind you and just kind of rock back and forth. And you can stay here if this feels good, making sure we're pushing into the finger, the pointer finger and the thumb to release weight out of the wrists. If this ever gets to be too much for your wrists, you can also come down to your elbows or come to your fists if you're not used to being on your wrists this much. So come to rock a little bit here. Good, you can stay here, or let's inhale and lift our heel up off the ground. Engaging through that lower abdomen, you're feeling a pull up through your inner left thigh as you dial your right toes down. Then you can stay here if you're feeling a nice shake, feeling those muscles grow strong here, or you can extend your left arm up to come into a spinal balance. Good, inhale in, and let's exhale, curve in, add on what you can and want, and exhale, release. Inhale to lengthen, and exhale to elbow to knee. Inhale to lengthen, exhale, elbow to knee. Good, let's lower our left hand and our right knee, and let's kind of sit back on our hands and just give our wrists a little bit of a shake. And let's interlace our, put your hands to heart center, interlace your fingers, and then flip your palms out to extend your arms. Good. Inhale, let's reach our arms up high, dropping the shoulders down, and exhale, sweep your arms out to the side, slowly letting go. I'm sorry, my arms cut off my video. And let's come back to our tabletop and do the same thing on the other side. So just checking in, your shoulders are underneath your wrists, and knees are underneath your hips. Knees are about hip width apart, and make sure your toes are coming in or out, but they're in line with your knees. So you should be able to look back and kind of check and make sure nothing crazy is going on with those feet. Good. When you're here, making sure you're engaging to that lower abdomen, long length through the crown of your spine. And drawing your shoulders away from your ears. Let's extend that left leg out, and let's rock on that left foot. Pushing into your pointer finger and your thumb. Keeping your breath here. Good. Stay here if this is good for you, or we can add on. Good. Inhale, lift your left heel up off the ground, engaging that inner left thigh, that lower abdomen. Inhale here and exhale. Good. Inhale, extend your right arm in front of you. Draw that right shoulder blade back. Good. Inhale to lengthen, and exhale, draw your elbow to your knee, coming into a curl. Inhale to lengthen. Exhale, elbow to knee. Inhale to lengthen. Exhale, elbow to knee. And let's lower. And now let's tuck our toes underneath us. This can be really intense if you have sensitive feet, so just go slowly. Tuck your toes as you come to sit back on them. Okay, let's inhale, sweep our hands up high, come to heart center. If this doesn't feel good, feel free to untuck your toes. Really intense foot stretch. Let's now interlace our fingers with the opposite thumb on top, so the one that feels kind of funny. And then exhale, extend your arms out in front of you. Inhale, arms up to the sky. And exhale, slowly release. Good. Shake your hands out one time if that feels good to you. Let's come up off the feet, come back to your tabletop. We're going to inhale the right leg up high, and exhale, bring it through center, coming into a supported low lunge. So come to stack your knee over your ankle, and that left foot extending behind you. And you can also be here. You know, it doesn't have to look like mine. Do what feels good in your body. You can tuck your toes too if that feels better on your knee, or curl your mat up twice like this and stick your knee right here. Good. So now that you're in your lunge, come light on your fingertips so you're not dumping all your weight here. Pulling up through that abdomen. Good. Inhale, shine your heart forward, and exhale, we're to draw the right hip back. So that way your hip and your knee are in line, and you extend your right leg in front of you. You can keep a micro bend in your right leg. Inhale, shine your heart forward, and exhale, come back to a lunge. We're going to kind of move through that a couple of times. So inhale, shine your heart forward. Exhale, draw your right hip back. Keep your heart shining forward. Inhale, lengthen through the crown of your spine, feeling a good juicy stretch all through this right leg and right hip. Inhale, coming forward. Exhaling, sinking a little bit deeper into your stretch. Inhale, shine your heart forward. Exhale, right hip draws you back. Inhale, shine your heart forward. And exhale, maybe folding over a little bit in this posture. Keeping your breath going. Good. Inhale, let's shine your heart forward. If you want to take this stretch a little bit deeper, you can. If not, stay where you're at. You can walk your left hand over to the right edge of your mat and just come into a deeper stretch on the right side. Keeping your breath here and your spine long. Good. Inhale, come back to center if you turned over to the right side. And exhale, come back for your high lunge. Place your left hand right underneath your left shoulder, pulling up from your center here, engaging your inner thighs, pulling together. We're to lift our right hand up to the sky, coming into a twist. Keep breathing. Gaze can come straight in front or up at your right hand. Good. Exhale, framing your right foot. Let's come back through tabletop. Good. Inhale, left leg comes up. And exhale, knee to nose as you bring your left foot forward, coming into lunge, supported lunge on the other side. And again, stack your knee over your ankle. You can curl your toes or uncurl them or fold your mouth. It feels good in your body. Keeping that lower abdomen engagement so you're not dumping in your hips here. Feeling your inner thighs pulling together in your mat. Good. Inhale, shine your heart forward. Exhale, draw your left hip back so that way your right hip and your right knee are stacking over each other. So you make sure you don't want to be sitting back here. You can flex your foot if that feels better on this side, or point, or just leave it flat on the mat. Flexing your foot will give you more of a calf stretch here. And inhale, shine your heart forward. Exhale, come back into your lunge. Inhale, shine your heart forward, find length. Exhale, let it out. Good. Inhale, shine your heart forward. Exhale, draw that left hip back. Inhale, shine your heart forward. Exhale to fold. Keep a micro bend in the left knee if that feels good. Good. Inhale, shine your heart forward. Exhale, come back into your lunge. Inhale to lengthen. Exhale to deepen. Feeling your right hip flexor stretch here. Good. Inhale, lengthen your spine. Exhale, left hip draws back. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, fold forward. And you can take this a little bit deeper by placing your right hand on the left edge of on the outer side of your left foot. And coming to a little bit of a side stretch. Making sure that left hip isn't popping up, but staying down in line with your right hip. Taking your breath here. And then your next exhale, let's come back to face forward if you turned. Inhale, let's all shine your heart forward, and exhale, let's come through our lunge. Frame your feet, and let's come back through tabletop. Good, and let's push up into a quick down dog. So curl your toes, pressing into your fingertips and off the back of your wrist. Make sure your inner arm bones are shining forward. And exhale, curling your knees up, your hips pointing to the sky, pushing your hips back, lengthening through your spine. Engagement through the lower abdomen and drawing your ribs together so they're not jutting out. We're pulling up. Take a breath here. Good. Exhale, let's walk our feet to the side of our mat And then our hands to the center. Generous bend in the knees as you come into forward fold. Releasing your neck here, shaking it yes, shaking it no. Good. Let's bend into the right knee. Place your left hand on the ground. Oh, sorry. Just kidding. Left knee. I had to think about this for a second. Straighten through your right leg. Left hand on the ground. Good. And let's trace your hand, your left arm with your right hand. So starting at your wrist, tracing your right arm up like you're painting your body with a color. Pick a color. Good. And then stretching your arm up high, coming to twist here. This is a really, really deep stretch, so feel free to adjust and find what feels good in your body. You can stay down, straight ahead, or up, whatever feels good. Keeping your breath here. Opening through your heart center. Good. Exhale. Let's replace our hands. We're going to straighten through the left leg, bend through the right. Grab your pretend paint again. Let's paint our right arm as we twist to the other side. Generous bend in that right leg to help you twist and straighten through the left. Gaze can come down to your hands, straight ahead or up, whatever feels good. And inhale and exhale. Let's come back into our forward folds. Good. Place your hands back a little bit out in front of you. Walk your feet back out to your down dog. Get an option to come through plank, chaturanga, upward facing dog. Do kind of a partial vinyasa here, or you can just come back to your tabletop. Good. Now let's twist the upper body here. So inhale, sweep your right arm up high. Let's wait. I'll wait for everyone to finish there. Sorry about that. So come meet us back in tabletop whenever you're ready. Okay. Let's sweep the right arm high. And then we're going to thread the needle. So right arm comes right underneath the left armpit. And we're going to come to rest the right shoulder on the ground. Extend the left arm out. And then coming to keep your sits bones in line with your hips. Feeling a nice upper body twist here. I love this twist for the kidneys a lot. You can do this anytime. You don't really need to warm up a lot for this pose. You can take it deeper into a twist by walking your left hand over to the right edge of your mat, or placing your left hand in between your tailbone on your sacrum, or take it a step further by wrapping your left hand to your right outer thigh and pulling your shoulders open. You can also just stay where we began with your left hand extending out in front of you, whatever feels good in your body. Remembering not to crank into a position, but letting your breath and your exhales deepen your twists. Good. If you're twisted, come to extend your left arm out long in front of you, slowly on your next exhale. And let's all put our left hand right underneath our left shoulder to push us back up, sweeping the right arm back and up. And exhale, lowering it down to the ground. Let's sweep to the opposite side. Left hand comes up to the sky. Exhale, twist underneath your right armpit, coming to rest your left shoulder on the ground. Right arm comes to extend out in front of you. And you can stay here, relaxing through your shoulders, enjoying this upper body twist. Again, you can take it a little bit further if you want to, and that feels good in your body. Taking it a little deeper, Right hand comes to the left edge of the yoga mat. Or right hand comes to rest on your sacrum right between your 12th bone and your low back. Opening your chest up here. Or you can place your left hand on your inner left thigh, kind of pulling your inner left thigh out to help you twist open a little more. Or your hand can stay right extended in front of you, whatever feels good. Keeping your breath here. Let's take a couple cleansing breaths. And if you're twisted on your next exhale, slowly release your right hand straight in front of you. And let's all place our right hand right underneath our right shoulder and lift ourselves back up, extending our left arm up to the sky again and coming back through tabletop. And let's push back onto our heels, coming back into a seated position. And then move yourself to the top of your mat. And we can extend our legs out in front of us. And let's come up long as your legs are in front of you, about 2 feet in front of you if that feels good. Just so you have a little bend in your legs, but you're not leaning back. Good. And then just drape your body over. So kind of like find a little cocoon here. You can stack your elbows on top of each other or your hands on top of your elbows and rest your forehead here. I love that this is yoga pose. This is like the crying pose for me, but it's just so rejuvenating. After all that twisting here, it's like almost a forward fold without all the work of a forward fold. Okay, keep breathing. Inhale, let's all come back to sit up. You can grab the back of your inner thighs and we can rock and roll back, or you can just find yourself slowly rolling back down. So rocking and rolling is just rolling on your spine. Just have a little playfulness here. But you don't have to do that, just feel good. Good. And just come to find yourself on your back with your knees into your chest. Okay, giving them a circle one way and then the other, just to rock out that low back. Good. Let's come into reclined cow face. So let's extend your right leg, cross it over your left, and you're kind of coming into a little bit of a pretzel shape here, and you can just rest your feet here. This is good for you. Stay here. You can put your hands on your knees and draw your knees into your chest, or flex your feet, and you can grab your feet, your heels here, or your pant legs to draw your feet closer towards your face. And as you do this, keeping your feet flexed so you protect your knees, you should start to feel a stretch through your right out hip there. A lot of us hold our stress in our hips and our shoulders, so I hope you're feeling a little bit of a release. And you can take this a little step further by grabbing your big toes if you want to here. And I wouldn't be surprised, friend, that if later you have an emotional release as we're opening up these spaces, I encourage you to just let those emotions have a voice and remember that they will not consume you, but that they have something to tell us. I know as I struggle to deal with my own emotions sometimes, it can feel overwhelming to deal with them, and that is just such a beautiful reminder that they have something to tell me, but they don't have to control me. And if you are holding your feet at all, let's go ahead and release that. Keep your legs in this twist. And we're gonna drop our knees over to the left side of our body. Get coming into a spinal twist. If this feels too much, feel free to unravel your knees and just stack your knees on top of each other. And make sure your right shoulder is staying anchored down. If it keeps popping up, draw your knees back up a little bit from the ground. And then extend your right arm out to the side and gaze can come over the right shoulder. Keeping your breath here. Reminding yourself that we're in this together. You're not alone. We'll do everything we can to help. Feeling that deep expansion through your belly and your ribs. Good. On your next inhale, place your left hand underneath your knees and let it help you bring your knees back up to center. You can untwist your knees if they're still twisted and come into knees to chest. And let's extend our left leg up high. Cross your left leg over your right, this time coming to a pretzel on the other side. And you can stay here if this feels good and a deep enough stretch for you. Or flex your toes and grab your pant leg or grab your heels. Feeling a stretch on the left side now. You want to take it a little bit deeper, you can grab your big toes and draw them in towards the center of your body. Keep breathing here. Find that deep, deep belly breath, lengthening your breath. Letting gravity help you in this stretch. Good. Where we're at, you can release your grip, and we're going to drop the knees over to the right edge of the mat. So again, you can untwist your knees if that's too much. Left shoulder stays anchored down. Gaze can come over your left shoulder. Extend your left arm out long. And right hand can come to rest on top of your thighs if you want to just a gentle guide deeper. Making sure that left shoulder stays anchored down though. Keeping your breath. If you ever lose your breath, come back out a little bit. You're not alone. We're in this together. We'll do everything we can to help. Good. Before I get lost too much, let's inhale, place your right hand on your knees, and exhale. Let's untwist ourselves, knees back into your chest. Do a little rotating if that feels good, rocking side to side. If you want to take a happy baby here, you can. So just counter stretch all that outer hip to do some inner thigh work. So you can grab your big toes or your pant legs and your knees come into your armpits. I don't do happy baby because it's not good for my hips. So I'm just gonna keep my knees into my chest. But in happy baby, you can kind of rock side to side if that feels good. And just enjoy this playful posture. Reminding our hearts to relax. And that's still okay to play right now. Good. When you're ready and it feels good in your body, you can extend your legs out long in front of you. Snuggle your shoulder blades underneath you to lift your heart just up a little bit, and then extend your arms out to your side and let your feet go. Actually, before we do that, let's just windshield wiper our toes side to side just to let go of those hips a little bit more since we stretched those really deep. So just windshield wiper your toes and then come to stillness when it feels good in your body. And you can also place your hand, one on your belly, one on your heart, if that feels better. And I'm going to lead you in one last closing breath of prayer, and feel free to stay here as long as you'd like. I will stay here with you guys for a few minutes and then lead us to coming, setting up, and hang out if you want to chat or anything after. Setting your breath, come to calm. And as I say this last breath of prayer, I'm going to use the word love at the end. But if you know where this comes from, you might use the word God, Lord, the divine, light. Whatever word calls out to you, you can replace it in your mind. Be still and know that I am love. Be still and know that I. Be still and know. Be still. Be. Feel free to stay here as long as you'd like and just close out this window if you are in peace. But like to come out with me. Wiggle your fingers and toes. Just come to whichever side feels good into a little fetal position. Using your bicep as a little pillow. Using whichever hand's on top to push yourself up to seated. Come into whatever seat feels good. Let's put our hands at heart center. Hands up to our third eye. Let me leave you all with namaste. Divine in me, see the divine in you. Thanks, friends. I'll unmute you here if you want to chat. Otherwise, you can sign off whenever you need to.